Oh, he don't mess about, our Brian, you know. No. He shot off first thing this morning, you know. He's likely be in Scotland by now. Mind you, he works hard enough, he deserves a break.
And you know, I was only thinking that about Mr. Baldwin, you know. I thought, Mr. Baldwin really deserves a break. So I left the banana skin on the stock room stairs.
I sympathise with your Brian, you know. I do that, I feel for him. If he's gone off with another woman, I don't blame the lad. Not backseas out. Hold on a minute, Vera mentioned another woman. I'll tell you what, if I could find another fella, I'd be off tomorrow. I would that. It turns your insides out. How do you know when you find out you've been made a mug of? When I think of all them shirts I buy in that slimy rat, no wonder his buttons kept coming off.
Oh, do you mind? I'm eating me chips.
Yeah. I've had my chance, you know. I have that. I could have played his game. I've had fellas fitting carpets on the knees. I've had fellas from gasboard I couldn't get rid of. Yes, well, if you've dabbled yourself, Vera, come on. You have said no. I mean, all right, I've got sex appeal, but I'm weird, aren't I? I've had a laugh or two here and there, but... Well, when have you ever seen me set on in a those that have you? No, we've got to face it, Ivy. The man's a disgrace. I mean, how much can a decent, respectable woman take?
Well, if you know of any we could write to.
Hey, less of the send-up, she'll. Because I'll tell you this. Any respectable woman now, well, should be thinking about divorce.
Well, if that's how you're thinking, you'll have to be careful and do it all by the book. If he were to claim Daddy's conjugal rights...
He's had no conjugal rights. Mm-hmm. He's not going to get his leg in bed either, so he can forget that.
You'll have to be careful if he's still living at home, though. I had a pal, and she was advised to chuck him out and then change the locks. Oh, no, you seem to know a lot, don't you? What's up, get a divorce set for Christmas or what? Look, divorce is a fact of life, Ivy. You trying to tell me something, Vera? No, all I'm trying to say... Well, a woman in my position, she has to consider her options, doesn't she? Oh, do you know, I could throttle him with my bare hands. I could burn that Vince St. Clair outfit up right in front of his eyes. Yeah, or parade about with one of these fabulous male strippers. Blimey, with your imagination, who needs divorce?
No, it's pretty staggering, old Curly. I mean, it's a right facer, in fact. I mean, I've borrowed the odd shirt off him. I've even worn his socks from time to time, but, oh.
You know, I knew you were birding it. I don't suppose you actually had time to sell her anything.
I know what I'd like to have sold her.
Yeah, a Bible might have been in order.
Oh, I thought she was a bit of average crumpet, you know, neglected, like missing out on the joys of life. I thought it was my Christian duty to oblige her.
Oh, I see. You see yourself as a missionary, do you? A bringer of light. Obviously, I've got it all wrong. I thought we were selling dishcloths and dusters and oven gloves and pinnies. Not ourselves.
That end the first lesson. And you can stop looking at me as if I'm contaminated and all.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Sanderson from Newton and Ridley.
Hello there. Pleased to meet you. I'm Bet Lynch. Do come through. I've got the books all laid out, plus a little light refreshment.
That sounds fine.
Well, I should imagine these audits are pretty dry work.
Oh, absolutely.
Hi! Sexy Rexy.
Oh, give over, Vera. Save it, will you?
Yeah, they're not pants. You're caught in tackle. You might be needing that. Yeah, the old balmy outfit. White jacket, bow tie and your best teeth.
Oh, come on, will you?
Oh, and by the way, I'm changing the locks. And that includes the one on the coal shed, right? Men.
Caught that, did you? Earwiggy, were you?
Who wasn't?
How you have got the brass neck to stand there and say out, I'll never know.
He'll blow over.
Blow over? That was Hurricane Vera. Look what she'd done to me. Good stuff. Me best done to me in rags.
It's only for show. It's only to make you look small. Look, give him here. I'll take him home for you.
That's more like it. Get him in the wardrobe, unrope, on the creases, and when you've done that, have a quiet word with your mother, will you? Give her the full strength.
She'll be at work.
Good. That'll give you all afternoon to get your confession word perfect.
I'm on the knocker anyway. There's no need. I mean, surely a man of your resources can find himself a bed for the night. Then tomorrow, toddle home and throw your hat in.
I have run out of hats. I want you spilling the beans tonight. Pronto.
Look, I'll not be going down Cromwell Road again. Why can't we just leave it at that? OK, I deserve a pasting, but so did you.
Look, you never mind the rights and wrongs of it, Terry, lad. You things have gone too far now. If you don't start playing ball, I'm going to find Froggatt, and I'm going to give him the griff on you.
Oh, are you? Supposing I tell Froggatt that all I did is sell her some dishcloths, whereas you...
I've had my thrashing, sunshine. I find Froggatt and split. You haven't had yours. Now then, you are an handy lad, Terence. But Froggatt is like a mad bull. Yes, pal?
Well, now he's done his little Sir Galahad act. Well, maybe you've got the message and won't pop in so often.
Well, I'll tell you, Rita, if he does, I'll have him.
Oh, shut up, you big bully. Shift them plans.
Oh.
Ah, here he is, my little treasure. What every pub needs, an honest, reliable potman of the highest integrity.
Nice to meet you. I'd just like to say thanks. The cellar book does you credit, Mr. Duckworth.
We'll be getting us gold stars first post tomorrow.
Very likely. But before you get carried away, I'd been asked by head of sales to make one other point, which is that unfortunately turnover was down on last month.
Hey, hang on. We had Christmas and New Year in last month's figures.
I realise that. And believe me, this is not a personal comment. It's just that company policy as regards turnover is currently, well, aggressive. When it's down, everybody gets told.
In other words, they've decided to put the screws on.
If you like. Anyway, keep up the good work. I'll see myself out. Good afternoon.
Try cock. So that's what you get when you feed him. I could have took him through there, sat him down, turned the fire off, slapped the books on the table and said, right, monkey. But oh no, I wined him, I dined him. What do we get? A rocket.
Yeah, well, maybe it's like he says. He gets all his orders, we get ours, all part and parcel of being the hired hand, isn't
Sure.
it? Hey, before you rush off, love, I just want... Can you do us a favour? See, the mood our Vera's in, I most likely need somewhere to put my head down tonight.
Sorry, Jacko. Orphans I will gladly shelter from the storm, but despicable home wreckers have got no chance.
No, it was all a mistake. It turns out it was our Terry.
I would need a sworn statement.
Oh, look, just for one night, till I sort myself out.
Try the Sally Bash. A bit of hymn singing might just do you good.
No, my mind's made up. No last-minute reprieves. Your father's going, and this time it's for keeps.
Don't you think you've been a bit hard, Mum?
Well, it's about time I was hard, because being soft gets you nowhere. And don't just sit there watching me struggle. Give us a lift.
No, I am having no part in this. I'm not taking any sides.
Look, I'm not asking you to take sides. I just want this zip done.
What's so important about the flaming zip?
Because I want it closed, don't I? So I can chuck his rotten gear out on rotten doorstep. Then when he finally does decide to come home, he can see that he's been chucked out.
You weren't expecting him to come home after the Barney you had this dinner time, were you?
Look, he had every chance then. If he'd have been in here when I come in from work and had something to say for himself...
What can he say more than he's already said, for Pete's sake?
Well, what he has said ain't been worth a light, and I've had enough.
So you're letting the old flaming street know, are you? You're making a big parade out of it.
Look, I'm chucking him out for the backsliding prat that he is. And don't tell me he don't deserve it.
Not this time he doesn't. This time you've made a big mistake.
Oh, yeah. He's got a double ante. Well, I reckon somebody should phone Zoo, because a chimpanzee must have escaped.
Listen, Mum, it was me.
What?
The double, the namesake, the Duckworth that's been pulling this bird down Cromwell Road.
Oh, Terry, don't shame yourself. I mean, give me a bit of credit. What's that crafty swine promised you, eh?
What could he promise me? Look, cross me heart, I was on the knocker in that area and there was this bird. She was a prospect she was buying, so she invited me in.
What, a married woman? Terry, lad, I mean, a young lad like you that can take his pick.
Okay, so I boobed, didn't I? She got me when I was at a weak moment. I just thought it was going to be tea and biscuits on offer. I was enticed. It was a cold afternoon and she had a nice big fire in the grate.
I don't believe this.
Look, it's a gospel truth. Otherwise, I'll be helping you pack them bags. I mean, why would I lie to save me dad's skin?
Well, if it is true, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am. But it's history now. Shall I take the bag back upstairs?
And we'll have a pin board up here, you see, for posters and so on.
Oh, do they provide the posters?
Oh, yeah, they're very good too, some of them.
Is Miss Riley available?
Oh, well, it's her early night.
Yes, I know. I'm visiting her privately. I am expected.
Hello, Derek. Nothing wrong, is there?
No, of course not. I said I'd pop by if I was free for this evening, and it so happens I am.
I don't know, you married fellas, you're never indoors, are you? What's the excuse this time? I tell you what, you'll be all right when I get this video library going. That'll be a good excuse, that. Better than taking the dog for a walk, anyway.
Oh, give over, Alan. A joke's a joke. Have mercy on the poor lad.
So what do you reckon then, Ivy? I mean, can I believe this tale? Would our Terry shame himself? I mean, if they were close... I mean, your Brian and Bert, God rest his soul, they were close. But as close as they were, I mean, can you see your Brian going this far if it weren't true?
Vera, don't drag my family into this.
Oh, I didn't mean any disrespect. I mean, it was just a manner of speaking.
Well, I should hope so and all. I mean, I never had no bother like this.
Look, I'm only asking your advice. There's no need to get on your high horse.
Well, the very idea, Vera. I mean, as if I'd know.
I don't see why not. I mean, where's your Brian now? At home with his family? No, he's up in Scotland with his fancy piece.
That was a different situation, Vera, wasn't it? And I told you about that girlfriend in confidence.
So, we're understood, aren't we?
I'm talking about this dinner. You nearly let Cat out at back, didn't you? In front of that Shirley, and she's a right blabbermouth.
Yeah, but I was upset, weren't I? I mean, I thought my husband had been unfaithful.
Yes, well, now you know he's not, don't you? Now you know it's your son, heaping more coals of fire on your head.
Well, I can't blame lad, really. I mean, faced with that hussy. And say what you like, I mean, your Brian's out spending his brass, isn't he? I mean, at least Arthur is not that daft.
Look, will you leave our Brian out of this? First of all, I've got your Jack pestering me and... Beggar this for a game of soldiers. I'm sick of your troubles. Jack! He come round not half an hour ago. He were all pathetic and he were famished and all. So I fed him and I said maybe he could have our Brian's bed for a night. Jack, love, will you show yourself if you're still there? All it seems is forgiven.
It's all right, Vera. I'm in the clear.
Aye, I reckon so.
Can I come home then, eh?
I don't know. Do you know, I was quite looking forward to being single again. I could have really stung you for alimony, you know.
Vera, for Pete's sake, put poor lad out to his misery.
Yeah, well, happen I want a bit quick to condemn. I mean, let's face it, these cradle snatchers, they never look at a fella over 40, do they? Well, don't stand there, looking badly done, sir. Look, I'm sorry I was a bit rough on you. I should have known, really. It's what counts at death, isn't it? That's what counts. A fella that's getting plenty at home, he don't need to go sneaking after scraps, does he?
Right then, if that's you daft pair settled, for Pete's sake, get gone and leave me in peace.
Hello, here he is, son of the fighting potman. Have you seen your dad, or has he been arrested?
He's at peace.
Oh, aye. What did your mum hit him with?
She didn't hit him, she smothered him with love and affection.
I see, a mercy killing.
No killings, no marital bust-ups. All's forgiven. They're on the sofa now like two kids. I feel like Shirley Temple.
Yeah, and apart from my associate's weird desires, Mr. Duckworth sends his respects and asks if he can be excused parade.
Fair enough. We'll skip the details. What'll it be, lads?
Nothing, thanks.
No, we're not stopping. We just popped in with the message. We didn't want you worrying. You see, we've had a very good day, so we paid a month's rent in advance, we've filled up the tank with petrol, and now we're on a tour of trendy night spots. Ta-da.
Hey up. You're looking busy. Have they brought back Prohibition or what?
It wouldn't surprise me. What can I get you, love? Crate of brown ales, barrel of bitter?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not stopping better. Just fancied a packet of crisps. Oh, go on then. I'll have a swift half a lager while I'm here. I might as well.
Mate, I'll have it good to you.
Hey, have you ever thought of giving it up, this pub management? You know, you could go in for mortuary work.
I've thought of naught else since this dinner.
Hold on, Bet, it's only a gag. Come on, trade and pick up, love.
Not that, either. What niggles me is having the brewery on me back all the time. Turnover, target figures. Annie Walker had none of them worries. She just paid her rent, and that were it. She did what she liked in her own little empire.
Well, you'd never give your job up, surely.
Why not? Managing a pub's no big deal. A tenancy. That's what you want. That's what Annie Walker had. Why not me?
I find your shirt, love. It said on Jersey. I've had your lovely breakfast. Bacon butties. Look, all crispy, no fatty bits. What's up, love?
I don't know as I fancy bacon butties, love.
But you love bacon butties. They're your favourite.
I know. But them nasty things you said about me knocking about with other women, they upset me. When I get upset, me guts start playing me up.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. Do you know what? Locking up me for things I said.
I'll eat one of them bacon butties for you.
No. Seeing as your mother has gone to that trouble, I shall force it down somehow.
Well, how come he's got bacon butties and I've not, eh?
Because you don't deserve none, that's why not. Messing about with a married woman.
And not just that, neither. Letting me get the blame for it. And if it wasn't bad enough for her husband coming round here thumping me, what hurt me, what really choked me up, was you letting your dear mother thinking it'd be me that was playing away.
Yeah, it was really cruel, that, letting me go on at your dad like that.
I told you, didn't I? I said it was me, didn't I?
Yes, and you took your blaming time about it, lad.
I'm going down the caff, aren't I? Get myself a fry-up. Enjoy yourself.
I think it's time you had a word with him, you know. messing about with a married woman.
I have tried to show you the way, Vera. I mean, I have set an example worth 100 lectures, in my opinion. Look.
Yeah, well, all the same.
All right, all right. Now, if it makes you happy, always been top priority with me, that will be. By the way, you don't want to be late for work, do you?
No. See ya.
Bye.
These are both for you, Rita. They look like birthday cards.
Oh, Vera's always been mad jealous, you see. Not as I can blame her, really.
You're a big-headed article, you.
No, fair dues. I've always been attractive to women. Not as I'm bragging, it's just a fact of life.
Not the facts of life as they were explained to me, Jacko. Right, that's my taxi. Now then, until I get back from the brewery, you're in charge, right?
Hey, this visit to the brewery, what's it all in aid of? I know damn well there's something going on.
What makes you think that?
Well, the way you're all poshed up for one thing. I mean, you're not exactly dressed for a donkey stolen the flag floor, are you?
Right, I'm not better tell you if it'll stop you pestering, rooting through my handbag and eavesdropping on my phone calls. But if it goes one step further, I'll know exactly where it's come from and you will be in lumber, right?
Cross me out.
I've got an appointment with Sarah Ridley about taking over the tenancy of this place. I'm sick of being manager.
Is that it?
Is that not enough? Be a big step for me, will that?
Yeah, well, it make no odds to me, will it? Whether they call you the management or the tenant, or... You still be my boss, just the same.
Yeah, and just you remember that. And listen, you're supposed to be testing that ale, not supping it.
There we are, Shirley, mate.
Right, Shirley, what are you drinking, mate?
Rubbish.
Now then, bartender, I'll have 2 pints of your best malt-flavoured tap water and no short measures. And look sharp about it, come on.
Listen, clever clogs. Your mother has asked me to have a word with you, put you straight on a few things.
Such as what?
Such as meddling with other fellas' girlfriends. Wives, married women.
Listen, if you think that I'm going to stand here and listen to lectures from you of all people, about how to behave myself, then you must be off your head.
And if you think I am going to waste my breath, then you must be too. Look, all as I'm saying is, if you see your mother, just say that you've had a rollicking, all right?
Why should I?
Well, because it makes it nice and peaceful in the house, all right?
Just pull the pints, eh?
Hiya.
Hello, Shirl.
Do you mind if I sit here?
No, help yourself. How come you're on your own today? You've got all your mates with you.
Oh, well, I just gone shopping and Vera's having a dinner round at Ivy's. Do you want a drink?
Well, no, Terry's supposed to be getting him in. Hey, Terry, chop chop.
All right.
I've had a lot of experience with your mother, Terence. And over the years, I have found that the less she knows about what's going on, the happier she is. And it is a mistake to go cluttering her head with lots of information.
She come close to wrecking my marriage, you know that, trollop? I mean, when he come in Rovers, bashing our Jack, saying, keep away from my wife. Well, you can imagine what I were thinking. Same as what you'd have been thinking if it had been your Bertie.
Bert? My Bert never went near other women.
Exactly. But if some bloke had come in a pub and bashed him...
Vera, it never would have happened, love.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have happened if that woman had kept her hands off our Terry.
Hey, listen.
Harlot.
Do you want another cup of tea?
No. Not locking up women like that, interfering with a young lad.
Now, come on, Vera. Your Terry never should have gone near her, should he?
Oh, I know that. But, I mean, you can understand it, can't you? A young single bloke, hot-blooded, and then he gets temptation stuffed up his nose. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but you can understand it, can't you? I mean, if you knew half what your Brian gets up to, you'd be...
Hey, hold on a minute. It's naught to do with our Brian. Don't you drag him into this. Have you finished?
Yeah. No, it's our Terry I blame, you know, for not telling me quicker. You know, for not owning up like, instead of letting me blame our Jack. Oh, I could bite my tongue out for things I've said to our Jack.
Yes, I know, Vera. You've told me umpteen times.
Yeah, well, I blame that woman, you know, for luring our Terry into a web. They've no better to do, these women, than lie in wait for young, innocent fellas. Now, what do you expect with a name like that? Dulcie, she calls herself.
Dulcie, eh?
Yes. Dulcie Froggatt. Lives down Cromwell Road somewhere. Lurking. Waiting to entice young kids like our Terry into a trap. Oh, do you know, honestly? Do you know he thought she wanted to buy a set of dusters? Yeah, it wasn't him that did the chasing, you know. It would her, that floozy.
Vera, leave it, love, will you? Well...
Now think of that floozy. Yeah. Wrecking up homes. Wrecking people's lives. Oh. She wants sorting out good and proper. And it's about time somebody did.
Where you going?
Well, I'm going down there, aren't I?
Where?
Cromwell Road. I'm going to go sort that woman out. Tell her to keep her hands off our Terry in future.
Vera?
Look, clockers on at work, will you?
Clock on?
Yes, because way I'm feeling, I'll be clocking Dulce Flaming Frogget on.
Oh.
Excuse me, love, have you got a minute? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm looking for Froggett's house, you see.
Oh, Froggett? Yes, Mrs. Froggett. Oh, I know her.
Well.
It's across the road, love, down the far end.
Oh, Ta.
Okay,
Ta very
number
much.
45.
Thank you.
Okay. Come on, boy.
There you go, kiddo.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, very much.
Right, I'm back. Now then, have you coped?
Oh, no, Daisy. It went like clockwork. How did you go on?
Don't ask.
No good, then. Management and that's that.
Oh, they'd happily sell the tenancy. Told me straight, they'd much rather have tenants in the pub. Trouble is, the price they're asking. Have a guess, go on.
I don't know. No idea.
15,000 quid.
15? Are they kidding?
No, they're not, you know. Sarah Ridley told me that's rock bottom price and all. Especially after all the money they've spent doing the place up. Just goes to show you it's right what they say. Whether you're rich or whether you're poor, it's best to be rich.
Definitely. Hey, seeing as I've been struggling in it, it's all right for nip home for half an hour. I've got some important business on, vital paperwork.
Important business, you?
Yeah, well, with all this aggravation with our Vera, I've not done my bills yet, and I like to get them in the post for Wednesday tea time. Because the week I get them 8 drawers up, I don't want no funny business about my bills not getting there on time.
Oh, I suppose so. Go on, then.
Thanks, boss. Hey, by the way, when I do get me 8 drawers up, I'm going to be buying Newton and Ridley, and you will find me a lot nicer to deal with than the present management.
Mrs. Frogger, is it?
Yes?
Do you know who I am? No, you don't, do you? I'm Terry Duckworth's mother.
Who?
Oh, don't come that. Terry Duckworth, I'm his mum. And I'm here to tell you to keep your maulers off him because he's been brought up proper.
I don't have to put up with this.
Oh, yes, you do, you troller. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, luring a young lad like our Terry.
Luring? Oh, he doesn't need any luring, that one.
Hey, now, don't you start calling him. You cradle snatcher. Yes, that's what you are. You're old enough to be his mother. Well, I'm here to tell you, no more of it. Because if I have to come back here again...
I never want to see your Terry again as long as I live. And I'll tell you something, his dusters are rubbish as well. So you can just tell him from me, he can stop pestering me. Yes, and while you're at it, you can tell your Jack and all.
Eh?
You can't keep your men at home, that's your trouble. If it's not your big lout of a son sniffing round here, it's your randy husband. And looking at you, I'm not surprised.
Now look at you!
You word.
Oh, you found her all right, then?
Hey?
I'm just saying, you found the house.
Now look here, you. Just keep your nails out. All right.
Partick Thistle. Partick Thistle. Now, you never know. They might just score the winner on the last winning. Oh, aye. Do you know, I've got a good feeling about this. This could be the week, this. X for no publicity. Hey, where are you? Put a kettle on V, will you? I'm spitting feathers here. Come on, don't stand there like one of Lewis's. What are you doing here anyway? You're supposed to be at work.
You had me crawling to you. I'm sorry, love. Give us a kiss, love. 3 bags full, love. You rat.
What's got into you?
It's not what's got into me. It's what you've been getting into, isn't it? Yes. I've just come back from Cromwell Road.
Well?
Yeah, you might well twitch. I've just been having a talk with that Dulce Frogget.
Who?
Oh, what do you mean, oh?
Well, I don't know what she's been saying to you, don't do it.
Oh, don't you?
I don't know what she's been...
Now,
come
you
on,
won't
Vera.
switch
Easy, Vera.
And don't come back!
Morning. Lovely weather, isn't it? For ducks.
Vera, I'm getting soaked out here. Look, you got it all wrong. Let me explain it to you.
Oh.
Clear!
Oh.
Go on! Clear! Yeah, go on! And... You come back! Right!
Oh, Vera.
Tarcott.
Sure, Ben.
And I'll tell you something else. Them clothes of yours can't stop in my living room forever, you know. I mean, if I have visitors, how am I going to explain a tangled mess of your underpants on my sideboard?
Well, where am I going to sleep tonight? I can't go home. Like dicing with death, keeping it in our house without Vera, the way she's behaving. I might never wake up.
Before you go any further with your sob story, you are not spending the night here.
Look, just one night, till she calms down.
No, you are not involving me in your domestic disputes.
Now, Luke, if you're worried about that there, you know, interference in the night, I can assure you there'd be none of that.
Oh, well, that's another reason you're not stopping then. Look, Jacko, think of yourself as a statistic, part of a new growing social problem. The battered husband. I'm banking on it driving more and more fellas to drink.
It's easy for you to be cheerful.
No, it's not. I have to force myself. Same as you should be doing. I've been deciding this afternoon to get a grip on my life. Pondering over that 15,000 quid that the brewery want for the tenancy of this place. OK, it sounds a lot of money the first time you hear it. I bet in a couple of years it'll look cheap.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying I'm going to have a crack at raising the money. Starting with a call on my local friendly bank manager.
That's a lot to borrow a load of debt round your neck.
Well, I don't need all of it, do I? I've managed to put a few quid by this last couple of years. I want this tenancy, Jacko. I'm sick of being the manager, leaping to attention every time Newton and Ridley blow a blast on the bugle. I could make this pub a real little goer if it was really mine.
Well, it seems a daft game, in my opinion, getting a load of debt like that round your neck.
Yeah, well, we all have our problems to contend with. Here comes yours now.
Oh, no, don't start in here, Vera, love.
Your shaving tackle. You'll be needing that for where you're going to be living in future.
Oh, come on.
Look, don't think you're creeping back into that house, because you're not.
Hey, you've been crying, haven't you? Do you know I could kill that woman telling you all them lies, making my sweetheart cry?
Don't you think you're going to talk your way out of this, because you can't?
Oh, come on, come on. Let us sit down. We are two mature, civilised people, aren't we?
Look, I'm telling you, I've finished with you, and this time it's for good.
Let me tell you about Dulcie Froggatt.
You see, you do know you cracked on, you didn't.
Only to save your feelings.
Oh,
Will you listen? Look, 45 Cromwell Road, right? When I had my wind around, that woman made my life a misery. Pestering me, cajoling me. You couldn't clean the inside of my windows. God blimey, I knew what she was after.
Are you trying to tell me?
Listen, will you tell me? Let me tell my side of the story, will you? Even the condemned man has a right to speak in this country, you know. Look, I'm telling you, she was after me all the time. Now, you think back. Cast your mind back. Do you remember me coming home and saying to you that I wanted to give that window round up, eh? Do you remember, didn't I? And you thought I was being idle. You never know what I went through, Vera.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you say something?
Why? Because you're mad jealous and you never believe me. Now you can't deny it, can you? Eh? You always think the worst. It hurts me, Vera.
Well, why would she say you were giving her one?
Revenge. Because I'd spurned her. It's right what they say, you know. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Keep your distance, woman, I used to say, because I am an happily married man. Well, I thought I was till this afternoon, till you flew at me.
Oh, Jack.
There's got to be trust, Vera, between man and wife. I trust you.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Nay, it's that flipping Dulcie Froggatt in it, putting the poison in. You see, because her marriage is no good, she tries to spoil it for other people that are happy, like us.
Right, come on.
Where?
Well, we're going to go down there and sort that brazen hussy out.
No.
Tell her where to get off.
No, Vera, leave it. Leave it alone. Forget it. That's what she wants. Ignore her. That's the best thing. I mean, you should pity her. Because she hasn't got your happiness, you see.
I'm jealous. I mean, I can't help it.
I know, love. Now, let's forget it. Let's just forget it, eh?
Yeah.
But, in future, if somebody comes to you with a story about me, or you see something that's a bit funny, well then come to me quietly.
Yeah, I will.
And I will put your mind at rest.
I'm sorry, Jack, for throwing your claws out at
like
Wyndham.
Like I said. Let's forget it, eh? Pretend it never happened.
Yeah.
Mind you, all them shirts, they'll all want washing again.